Hi everyone, it's John Fischetti, and this is another of John's lifelong leadership learnings. Today I'm by the Sound, just inside the Atlantic Ocean, at the beautiful Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. A fish just jumped behind me. Maybe we'll get lucky and see one in the next 2 minutes. Andy Hargreaves influenced me on this. You might know Hargreaves' work, great educator, pundit, and actually foresight guru. As he looked ahead at what was happening in education and tried to tell us what some of the warning signs were. And for you in an organization other than education, in a business, in an agency, in a government, in a policy-making role, the same lessons apply. We're filled today with analytics, with data. We try to use them to predict performance or to retroactively reward or incentivize or punish performance. We use performance indicators. We use key performance indicators called KPI. We use measurable outcomes. And each of you in your reviews with your boss probably have to cite how much more you did this year or the impact of what you did this year as measured by certain others outside your organization. That could be from sales to teaching evaluations to numbers of students to numbers of customers we retained. All of that's important as information, but it's used to hold us accountable. Hargreaves noted that actually collectively in an organization, we are accountable to the goals, the aspirations, the value proposition of what we're there to do. And we use those measures to help gauge, just as our vital signs gauge that for our overall personal well-being and health. But what we really want to have for our individual persona is responsibility. I have my job, you have your job, they have their jobs. If we all do our jobs and we all take responsibility, then collectively we're accountable. What happens on many teams is because every individual is being held accountable individually, there's competition amongst who is actually most successful rather than that we are all successful if we responsibly do our jobs. Think of the difference in saying, I'm responsible for these and it didn't work out. And we each take responsibility that we might not have helped each other accomplish our goal, and therefore we're collectively accountable. That builds team, and accountability builds punishment, de-incentivizes innovation, and actually pits great people against one another. Try to flip accountability to responsibility. What will you use as the conversation starters then in your annual reviews? You've got this.